out me. I'm cleansed out today. Okay, but I'll need Hecate to give me some energy for the divine. We got some energies that is trying to lose their mind. And I don't want to sound like Dr. Seuss. Okay, so the Knight of Swords. There could be somebody that's trying to come in. This is the Page of Swords. This person could definitely be some type of shapeshifter. This person is somebody that you said goodbye to. 8 of Cups. You've said goodbye to this person. This is what I said at the height of the reading. You've already said bye to this person. Deuces. Okay, all that bullshit is for the birds. You ain't nothing but a voucher. Okay, some of y'all could be feeling like Chris Brown felt like in that song. Okay, I'm putting my deuces up. I'm done. All right, but this person is still up in the clouds and they seem to be in some type of space where they think that they have a hopeful possibility. Queen of Swords. You could be an air sign, okay? And this is something that you are like this. Look, I done already got word from spirit. I have sat back and I now am tapped in. I don't really need to continue to be in this space. I've evolved. I've moved on. I've moved on. Some of y'all have not been in this relationship or this situationship or whatever the hell this is for a really long time. But I don't know if this retrograde had them fucked up to think that you could double back and still think that the divine one will be sitting in a space that we would even entertain you. It's kind of disrespectful to think that we would still even fucking entertain you after all the shit that spirit has put us onto. Okay, 7 of Pentacles. All right, you are staying focused to what God is saying I have for you. Some of you could be coming into new abundance. There could be a new job that you're getting. Okay, if you've been trying to get a job, there's things opening up. Okay, new bank accounts. There's new things is happening. Growth with your money, right? You could have been in the 5 of Pentacles, a space where you were going through a lot of financial problems and adversity because of the fact that this person was throwing a lot of energy. And it was like you literally had to remove yourself energetically and physically from this group, because for some of you it's a group. So therefore your money could grow. Staying attached to this was very much so dissolving you of your creativity, of your spark, of your beauty, of your essence, of everything. Okay. And this could be a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Okay. Earth sign. So let's not even get it twisted. This can also be a karmic family member. It does not always have to be a relationship. Okay, this person is really uncertain. They are very uncertain, but one thing they are certain with is the fact that they know that you're an alchemist. They know that you're an alchemist. And this is the reason why they're trying to mosey back. All right, the sun. They could see the shit is coming in for you. This person could feel the disconnect. It's like they've been trying to get into your energy and they could feel the disconnect. They're like, I can't even pick this person up energetically no more. What the is happening? They have paid so much money to have you bind, to have you tied to them, to have you stuck, and nothing that they are doing is working. I don't even get why this person continues to try. 7 of Swords. I believe that the last thing that you were under was the illusion fog of your own thoughts. Maybe you took this abuser with you mentally. Hecate is saying some of you were entrapped by not the person any longer, but by the energy. Okay? And it was like you had to cut something, right? And I don't want to scare you. It was like you had to cut something out of your life energetically. My throat chakra is trying to fuck up. You had to cleanse your throat chakra by getting things out, right? And this person literally sees that there's a new plan happening. And it's not that they're seeing it. I want to switch those words. It's like they feel that newness is about to happen for you. Why? Because their shit is getting fucked up on the other side. And the reason why it's being fucked up, something had to be removed because God was like this. I'm coming for them. So I have to remove you two and cut that energetic cord. Some of you could have done cord cuttings or need to, right? Because God is saying, I'm coming for them and everything connected. So let's ask, what's the beef? Hecate, give us what is the beef from this Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. What is the beef? Because it seems that no matter what, you still have a problem, no matter. So let's see, what is the beef? What is the beef? We know the beef is that they're a hater, right? The beef is that you're jealous. But you can take your jealous, hating ass right over there and give us 50 feet. So, what's the beef? All right, this person is a thief. They're a thief. They feel like you could have cheated from them. You could have stole something from them. Maybe they feel like you stole the love of my life. You stole my work. You stole my whatever. But this person, they feel like they want judgment over something, but they're not getting it. They're not getting it. Okay? What is the judgment? What is the judgment for them? The judgment for them is that they're going to have to give something up. And I feel like this is your alchemy. Yes. There could be something that you were that they were recognized for that now you're going to be recognized for. So this was somebody type of mirroring your energy. They could have been in the same type of career as you, the same, they could have done the same type of thing almost as you. And it's because they were trying to keep a fucking GPS tracker on your energetic ass. And so this person could have been very much so shape-shifting as damn near you. Right? But they're going to have to give something up because now you're coming into the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is recognition, success, and victory. All right? And it's coming in. It's definitely coming in because we got the Knight of Swords. Okay? This is seizing an opportunity. This person can be in a lot of emotional negativity. There are a lot of emotional negativity about this relationship. So this was somebody that you were in a relationship with. They are feeling some type of way, babes. Because you don't want to be in their energy. You don't want shit to do with them. You don't want to even speak to anybody who even has if they remind you in any type of way, you're like, I'm done. I cannot because you remind me and I just can't. I don't want to do this burden no more. I don't want this burden no more. And I feel like this is you creating new plans to move away from this negative energy and to push yourself into a new space, right? Like I said, this head in the clouds, they wanted you to continue to think in the clouds. They wanted you to continue to see yourself as this penniless, worthless, optionless, unconfident person. Because as long as you were there, they knew that you would choose them because they're trash. You would never choose this type of shit if you are in your right mind state, right? So for you to now pick up your whole entire energetic field and walk the fuck off, this person is going to feel it because you're already hiking up the damn hill to create yourself an emperor. All right. This could be emperors coming in. This an emperor already there, or you are building yourself as the emperor. Take it as it resonates. Okay. They're very concerned. They're very concerned. Highly too much concerned. I would say too much fucking concerned about the shit that does not concern them. Right. But they're very concerned about your money, what you're building. What are you working on? What are you working on? This person is very sitting back in a space of panicking. I see smoking, drinking, just going crazy in their energy because they cannot track you. The GPS tracker that they used to have on your energetic ass has fallen off. Okay? Through this eclipse, through everything you've done, energetic cord cuttings, all of that. I'm talking about all of that. This person can no longer track you. And this was their way to connect themselves back to your alchemy. They wanted access to something. You could be having a house trying to come in. You could be purchasing a house. There could be something around the house, okay? But they definitely wanted to keep tracks on you because they wanted to get access to something. But they cannot track you no longer, right? The Fool card. Show me what's the Fool. Yes, I feel like that you have to take bold, quick action and towards something. And whatever this is going to be unexpected inheritance. Okay, this is unexpected inheritance. This could be energetic inheritance of good wealth, good health, just good alchemy. You know, just coming out of that negative energy that you used to be in before and building a new energy, right? Building a new force field of energy so better things could come to you. I feel like I said, this person was kind of like bringing you down, continuously being. God is like, I'm going to get all up in that ass. So anything that's connected to them is getting that ass fucked up too. So this is the reason why you also had to be cleansed out. They had to be cleansed out, right? King of Wands with the Fool card. I feel like there's a lot of adventure that's going to happen, and I feel like there's just going to be a lot of work, a lot of dedication, but it's also going to be you having to think level-minded and not be trapped in about being scary. I don't know if this is going to happen, this and this. And the God is saying, I need you to know that I got you. I need you to know that I got you. I need you to know that you're the emperor. I told you once, I shouldn't have to tell you twice. Okay, I told you once, I shouldn't have to tell you twice that everything that you want lives long, baby. You're not doing anything wrong. Maybe God feel like I had to move you from that house that you were living in, and you feel like, oh, I have to move, so this is the worst. But God is saying, you don't even know if people knew where you live. You don't even know if people were watching you. You don't even know if there was negative energy that was about to move into that neighborhood. You don't know why I moved you. You don't know why I cut something off. But be glad, because if I took it away, don't worry. I can always double it back. I can always bring more. Okay, give me a last card for this, pal. Five of Pentacles. I feel like the Five of Pentacles is where you once were. But in the mindset, I feel like you always thought that you were going to be in a Five of Pentacles, right? But I feel like that there's something shifting. You see how this is being like filtered. You pour some water into something until it overfloods and it cleans itself out. I feel like this is new happiness and new beginnings and new relationships that's building. And like I said, it's because something has to be filtered out. Maybe this lack mindset, maybe the mindset that you would never be more than that, or you would never be more than this, or you would never be more than this situation, or more than this thoughts, okay, or more than this pattern or cycle. But something is changing within inside of you, and God is saying, give me time. I am going to pressure cook this situation. All right, I'm gonna give you two more cards. Give me two more cards to close this out. You have the Empress. Oh, well, God gave three. Hecate said, no, we're going to give three cards. So we got three more cards. We have the Empress, the Lovers, and the Hermit. I feel like this relationship that you are about to grow into, because there's a lot of new things happening for you, this is going to be a lot of spiritual connections that you're walking into. Partnerships wrapped around abundance. Partnerships wrapped around sacred relationships. Partnerships wrapped around stability. But there is definitely something that's coming across your path within the next few weeks. I feel like that's going to definitely grow your pentacles. And it's definitely going to put you in a new happy energy, right? It's going to put you in a space where you probably once was in a relationship with like a toxic person, but now you feel so good because you have this brand new, spicy, amazing, real relationship. And it's almost like you have to see something at its worst in order to know how to appreciate something else, if that makes sense. But I feel like this person is trying to come back in with their energy because of the fact that you cut them off. You cut this person off. And they could be trying to test to see energetically or even physically. They could be trying to test to see, are you still in this mindset? Do I still have you boxed in this mindset? Okay, like I said, you can be an air sign, Aquarius. Okay, Libra. All right. Aquarius, Libra. I always get it fucked up. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay, you could be air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But I feel like at one point that you had your head in the clouds, right? And this was the illusion that they wanted you to stay in, because as long as you stayed inside this fake ass energy, this is how they can continue to manipulate you and abuse you. You probably felt like I wasn't good enough, or I wasn't this and I wasn't that, but this is what you're not no longer. I'm hearing Hecate saying, no, me and this person is doing the work. Whoever you are a shadow worker, and you don't run from your shadows. You say, fuck it, let me run head on, because I want to get down to what is stagging me up so that I can grow into be my best version of self. You're not scared. You might be a little bit, oh, I'm a little cautious, but you know that with Hecate by your side, with universe on your side, with you being your most aligned self, that there is no reason for you to fail. You know that. So you're healing in a protected state. You have now leveled up to the High Priestess. And this is the reason why you're coming into community. Sacred relationships, right? So if anybody's trying to double back, listen, you need to tell their energy and this person, Baby, give me 50 feet. So now that we come to the end of the reading, it is time to see, Mother Hecate, what advice are you wanting to give us in this time of our crossroad transition? What messages, what things do we need to uphold within ourselves in order to continue to push us within our light? All right. So if you stayed for this part, this is the last part, which is your shadow work. What shadow work things do you need to do in order to help you in whatever time it is? Okay. I don't know you personally. Comment down below if you stayed this long. But I do read energy, and what I can feel is that there is a shaping that you're in at this space, and there's a transition that has come, and you are at the crossroads in something that's happening within your life. This could be within removing a mindset. This could be with the past, or this could be with you just reshaping the way that you once was, so that you can just step out of that and become this newer person, and I don't feel like it's new. I really feel like it's you going back to yourself. You're meeting up with who you once were, if that makes sense. Okay, so we have the bottom of the deck energy is the 10 of Swords, feeling betrayed about something, but making new plans and knowing that this abandonment is not something that Hecate is saying that you should fixate on. This has been something that you have fixated on for a long time. Maybe you felt like, oh, I've been abandoned by my family, I've been abandoned by my lover, my friends, my co-workers, and even sometimes yourself. But I feel like that this is something that you have definitely worked on, and I feel like you're maturing, or this could be something you're working on, maturing, knowing how to balance yourself when it comes to your emotions. And maybe that's your shadow work right now. You are learning how to balance your emotions, not taking on the trauma and continuing to pull it along, saying, oh, you know what, I'm going to keep on holding on to this negative mindset. I'm going to keep on holding on to this lack mindset. I'm going to keep on holding on to this narcissistic mindset. Because that is going to attach you to those type of people. Do you get it? So you are now saying that I am working on self, and I'm letting something be dissolved inside of me. Okay. And I feel like this is going to push you into a lot of good news, a lot of new passion. Okay. And a lot of things that's going to emerge inside of you and around you, because you're being put into this new woken energy, right? You're not feeling helpless and hands tied anymore. I feel like that you are saying, I'm breaking these shackles and I'm now coming and stepping into what it is that I was aligned to do. Okay. So this has been you feeling like that I've been nervous to create something. I've been nervous to do something because maybe you feel like your hands were tied. Spirit is saying your hands are not tied. Your hands are not tied. And this is what you have to know, is that nobody can touch you, right? Nobody can fuck with you. Nobody can do anything to you unless you give them this access to you. If you've not given them access to you, then why do you continue to take them along mentally, right? And the thing is, I would never play about mental illness on my page. It's very, very serious. A lot of people shouldn't feel ashamed about wanting to go seek help and to speak to a therapist and speak to a spiritual coach. This is why I started going to school to be a spiritual and lifetime coach, because I wanted to be able to help people that are going through things when you feel stuck and you don't know how to remove this shaping, because you've been under spell work, you've been under trauma, you've been under this type of demographic for so long that now you feel like this is all that I can be, right? But I feel like this is something that you are working with your shadows with now, knowing that I am so much more than this. And I apologize to myself for even thinking that I was not more than this. You're not struggle. You are going to live a life of prosperity and of worth and abundance and alchemy, because that is what the gods would have for you. You really think that if you're sitting in a space, you're getting your shit together, you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing, that you are supposed to live the life of suffering. No, but if you constantly focus on this is why I keep money so tight, and this is why I don't do this, and this is why I always think in this type of mentality, this is why I don't ever want to give shit away, is because I don't know if it'll ever come back to me. Yes, money is going to slip through your hands. You're never going to have that shit. It is going to run from you because you are never knowing how to hold on to it, and you have the energy of somebody who do not have a true understanding of the vibration and the frequency of abundance. It is not something that you just say, oh, you know what, I just manifest you, boom, here you are, and you're gonna make all my fucking dreams come true. No, you have to now know how to heal your mind. And I actually saw somebody on TikTok, and they did a channeling reading from Hecate about this. And she was speaking about how you have to change the way your mind was in order to energetically call in the new lifestyle that you're asking for. I feel like some of us have asked for lifestyles that at the time when you asking for it, you're not ready. You're not ready. You're not ready. You don't know how to have a healed relationship. You keep calling in a healed relationship, but you don't know how to have that. And you're too ashamed and insecure to feel like, oh, let me go get counseling. Let me go do the work. Let me go do this, do that, so I can get myself to a healed space to now call in a healed relationship. Just because somebody else is healed don't mean that they're going to want to fuck with you if you're not healed. Why would God even want to align you with somebody to give you something that you are not capable of even giving them? The only thing that you're going to do is bring this person down. So I feel like right now we are becoming the versions of the selves that we're manifesting, and the versions of ourselves that we are calling out. And if you are saying that I want to create a book, and I want this thing to go through, and I want to do this, you got to get up. You got to start writing. You're going to have to put the pedal to the metal and get this shit done. Right? So a lot of our stagnation is because of the fact that we don't literally apply and push into ourselves. And this could be because of the fact that you used to feel like your hands were tied. You felt like at one point in time, damn near I'm paralyzed. I feel fear. I can't even get the shit and execute the things that I want to because I keep worrying about who's watching me, or what if they see what I have and try to come over here and fuck with it? Or what if this person is so much anxiety to where it's like calling in the energy on the low. You're saying, oh yes, I'm free. I'm no longer this, but you're still low key scared, and you're like holding on to that. It's like, this is how I'm gonna put it. It's like universe is saying, I want you to create this business, but you're scared of creating the business because you feel like, what if it fails? You haven't even created the damn business yet, but you've already pushed that energy into what if it fails. This ritual line was created for those who are ready to step into the crossroad energy with protection, confidence, and healing and intention. Inspired by my own personal practice, my connection with Hecate, this 3-step ritual system was designed to support you as you navigate your own crossroad, especially when you are seeking clarity, reclaiming your confidence, deepening your practice, and learning how to protect your energetic space. This ritual line contains 13 herbs and 3 oils, and I'm super proud of this, each selected to work together within the ritual experience. The herbs help to create a sacred crossroad atmosphere, while the oils support the intention of shielding, grounding, protection, confidence, and healing, and energetic boundaries. This practice is centered around the idea that your energy is super sacred. Not to mention that me crafting this oil was right around that 8/8 portal, so it had that Lion Gate energy on it, as well as the eclipse that is August the 13th. I'm talking about supernova energy to help you manifest your potential and your greatest confidence and protection. Crossroad energy at its 10-time potent finest. What I love about this ritual line, it was created to protect your energetic boundaries around your road so that you can focus on healing, your growth, and your confidence and your success without worrying about building up that force field of protection, because Hecate is at your side. Hecate represents the crossroad, the keys, the threshold, and the wisdom found within the dark. Her connection to Persephone, which I want to also bring in, is deeply meaningful to this ritual line. Hecate became a guide through the underworld, standing beside Persephone as she navigated a world that required her to discover her own voice, authority, and power. The same symbol is woven into this ritual. You are not entering the crossroad powerless. You are entering with intention. You are learning to recognize your own authority, protect your energy, and trust your discernment. But this starts by reclaiming the parts of yourself that may have become burdened along the way. The 3 steps, the ritual is designed as a 3-step practice, right? But you do not have to begin with all 3 steps. I want to make that clear. You do not have to. If you are new to ritual work, you can begin with 1 step, become familiar with the practice, and gradually incorporate the others. However, I personally recommend experiencing all 3 steps together, especially if you are a beginner. Honestly, these 3-part system has been a meaningful part of my own practice, and it has helped me to cultivate and deepen a sense of confidence and security and grounding and energetic protection that I could have never done without Hecate by my side. I think of it as building your sacred practice 1 layer at a time, okay? This is not a genie in a bottle, though, and I want to say that. This is a ritual. It is not designed to replace your personal work, the deepening shadow work, the intense journaling, all of that things. I still invite you to do that, but bring this along. It is not a shortcut, a guarantee, or like I'm going to say again, a genie bottle. It is a ritual tool meant to be prepared and placed for you to create better work along the way. It is your ritual, your boundaries, your choice. Healing, okay? Self-awareness and spiritual practice and personal responsibilities, they are all yours and they belong to you. This ritual simply gives you a sacred framework through which to intentionally work with the things that you have. And if you do not already have a sacred practice, like I said, then it's okay, because this one is lined out for you. It comes with intentions. It comes with affirmation. It comes when you should do the ritual. It is all broken down for you. It's created with intention, used with purpose, and honored through ritual. What if it doesn't? And it could be because you had a business in the past and it did not fall. It was not to be pushed out at that time. Maybe it was not that time. Maybe you were going through a transition. Maybe there was some shit that you had to learn. And not learning those lessons has now created you to now have scared trauma around it, right? You didn't learn the lessons of, maybe the lesson was you didn't promote right. Maybe the lessons was you was around people that was toxic. Maybe the lesson was that you did not believe in your craft. Maybe the lesson was it was not the right time. Maybe the lesson was all these things. And instead of you sitting down and saying, let me line these lessons up and learn so I can produce this new business and grow, you're saying, the fall of the old business is creating me not to even want to fucking do the new business. And that is creating you to not even create shit. And Hecate is saying that's not what this was for. It was not to create you to not want to do nothing. It was create you to look around yourself. Okay, you see? You've learned from those shadows. Okay, now get out there and do it. And know that you can do it. And know that it's possible because you've done it before. If you've even created the business, it might not have been successful in the way that you wanted it, but you still did it. You still did it. You were one step closer to that success. and you doing again, learning from what you messed up on, is creating even 2 more or 3 more steps closer to success. Okay, do you have any more cards? Okay, yeah. You're having strength. You're in strength right now. It's been a long fight. It has. For me too. That's how I ended up on this side of the camera. As the reader, as the person doing the divination. I once was in church and a Christian, but that did not resonate for me. And my family created a big smear campaign. You're evil, you're a witch, you're this, you're that. And this is one of the reasons why I use the word witch, and I put my energy into it in a beautiful way. Because I'm not going to allow you to label me as something and try to make it dark and demonized. And baby, I don't feel that way about it. I feel that I'm free. I feel that I am financially free. I feel like I am secure in my life. I feel like that I am more brave, and I go in things with a more brazen type of energy. There are times when things will happen, but I know how to get myself right back there. And I know it's because of the relationship that I don't just have with one God like I was when I was Christian, but I now honor many gods, and I have respect for the elements. I have respect for the moon cycles. I have respect for the energy and the balance of the cosmos. I have respect for the underworld, okay? Because to go into the underworld and really go within your shadows and know how to not run from my shadows, but sit down and figure out what the fuck is the issue, is something that I have grown so much respect for. I now know that the devil is not here to just fuck up my life, but also here to put the chaos and confusion in front of me so that I will be able to strut my muscles that I have been working on spiritually to climb me up the ladder, and not just get myself out of tunnels, but also bring those who want to get the fuck out of these tunnels with me. So I honor that word witch. And I don't just sit back and feel like, oh, because I'm now not a Christian and I am spiritual and I am free of religion, that now I'm going to allow you to box me into something and try to belittle me with a word that you know nothing about. Go educate yourself and pick up some books. And that's what I would tell somebody that is sitting back pointing the finger and calling somebody anything. Go pick up a book. Read and educate yourself, and you will be quite informed. Okay, so I feel like right now you're growing a lot of strength and the ability to come out of a lot of situations where you once felt stuck. You once had a lot of illusion over you, but you're not there anymore. You're not there anymore. Yes, I see triumph, victory. Something is coming in. Something is coming in, okay? The Knight of Cups. This could be pleasure. This could be promotions, okay? Invitations, sensuality, okay? Somebody coming in, all right? This is somebody who definitely wants to start something with you, okay? They ended something as well, and they want to start something with you. Maybe they've also said goodbye. This could be a family member who also scattered this person and was like, you know what? Right? Okay, give me the 8 of Cups with the Empress. 8 of Cups with the Empress. Hold on, y'all. 8 of Cups with the Empress. Yeah, I feel like with this relationship, this energy is done. This energy is done. This person got themselves wrapped around a karmic person now. I don't know who they're connected to, but this person is now a tyrant in their life. And they could be feeling the fact that the detachment of your energy, and they could be feeling like, I want to move in steps closer. So if this person comes out and tries to message you or anything, then comment down below to let me know that, you know, I was on point with the energy that I'm feeling for some of you, because this was a past lover. For some of you, a past lover. For some of you, this is family. And for another half, not that much. This is work, okay? But this person definitely is wanting to come back because they also see that there is somebody else who has interest in you. And I think I did tell you that, I don't know where in the reading, but I did say that somebody has an interest in you. They want to do something. This could be work. Like I said, this could be a promotion. But definitely there's something coming in, a Page of Pentacles, victory. There's a chariot. A chariot is coming in. So if you've been feeling yourself feeling a lot of financial confinement, there's like, I just feel like money is just leaving. There's could be, okay, this is what I'm feeling with the energy, right? That something had to be filterized, right? There has to be patience. You're gonna have to restrain yourself and learn how to adapt, because I feel like with Hecate, with the spider, you definitely know how to create a home anywhere, create nesting anywhere, although you don't want to. Hecate is saying, I'm filterizing something, and it's gonna make you a little bit uncomfortable, but this is going to push you into your everlasting comfort, all right? And this is going to put you into new beginnings. And this is your world. But I need you to trust me. Be the fool right now. Trust me that I know that this is all for your better alignment. You wanted to know what was in front of you. You asked her, what is in front of me? What's blocking me? And I'm about to show you exactly what the fuck it is.